Preterism, well, sure, we can talk about it. So for those of you who don't know, preterism is when you hold the view that the prophecies of the Bible have already been fulfilled. And the only thing left is for everything to end. And while there are many that do hold this view, it is intensely dishonest towards Scripture. It treats Scripture as an allegory rather than a guidebook to identify the coming times. Now, true, there are some things that give them credit, but those are easily explained. So the first problem is the denial of the future. In Acts 1:11, the angels tell the disciples that Jesus will come in the same way, not in some mysterious spiritual way that you can only vaguely define. Revelation 21 talks about a new heavens and a new earth. Where are those at if that's already been fulfilled? If this is the best we got, a pass. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, Paul, who has had more revelation than anybody who's alive today, explains in detail what it will be like when Christ returns. Are we to say that that was all just allegory too? Was Paul fooled, or was he fooling us? Which one is it, preterists? Then there's also the resurrection of the dead. When did that happen? Oh, well, that's spiritual. No, it talks about physical. Jesus rose from the dead, so shall we. And that's literally what's described in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. What they have going for them is the fact that the number 666 does actually correspond to the name Nero. Sure, I'll give you that. All that means is that he was a precursor of the one to come, because there's several prophecies he never fulfilled. He never declared himself God. He never set himself up in the Jewish temple. He never made a 7-year treaty with them and broke it. No, but he did torture them, and yes, in 70 AD, their temple was destroyed. But guess what? There's an Israel again. It can all happen again. And 666 doesn't have to be in Latin. It doesn't have to be in Greek. It could be in Assyrian. You don't know. So, because there are so many prophecies that haven't been fulfilled, they just generally chalk it up as something spiritual or metaphorical to get away with not having an answer for it. But what most likely is the case is that we have multiple fulfillments of some parts, but until every part is fulfilled, as Jesus said, not one jot or tittle will disappear until all is fulfilled.